This is an audiovisual study guide for Chapter 12 of Dana Harris's Introduction to Biblical Greek Grammar. So you need to be able to understand various third declension noun and adjective paradigms. Third declension nouns have stems that end in consonants. They use a different set of case endings, some of which begin with a sigma. The morphological changes that occur with aorist stems that begin with sigma are the same changes that occur when sigma is added to a consonant. So for example, if you get a kappa and a sigma together, it becomes a xi, as in sarx. You must get familiar with the paradigms and you have to recognize them. So studying the paradigms for words like soter, sarx, elpis, pneuma, polis, basileus, ethnos, pater, and hudor. If you memorize all those paradigms, you'll be super well set, but you need to be familiar with all of them. And for the chapter, you need to memorize soter, sarx, elpis, and pneuma. The article is going to help you. Remember, the article, you've already memorized that. And so whenever it's paired with the noun or adjective, it's going to tell you what the declension is. Third declension adjectives have a 3-1-3 or 3-3 declension pattern, and we are going to look at that next. So 3-1-3 declension patterns, third declension masculine case endings for masculine forms, first declension feminine case endings for feminine forms, and third declension neuter case endings for neuter forms. So that's the 3-1-3. The numeral 1 follows a 3-1-3 pattern, case me a hen, but does not have plural forms. And that's obvious why it doesn't have plural forms, right? Because it's the number 1. You can't have plural 1. So we're going to take a look. You have to memorize the paradigm for case me a hen for this chapter, and that will familiarize you with the 3-1-3 declension pattern. The 3-3 declension pattern, third declension masculine case endings for masculine and feminine forms, and third declension neuter case endings for neuter forms. The interrogative and indefinite pronouns follow a 3-3 pattern, and you need to memorize those for this chapter. So you will get the 3-3 pattern down by memorizing those paradigms. You need to distinguish between interrogative and indefinite pronoun forms. So the forms are identical, except for the accent. So the interrogative pronoun always has an accent on the first syllable, even if there is only one syllable. The indefinite pronoun never has an accent on the first syllable and no accent if there's only one syllable. So not too tricky, but you do have to pay attention to accents and learn them well. Haste me a hen and related compounds. There are two related paradigms that are derived from haste me a hen. So one is udes, udemia, uden, which can be translated no one or nothing. It is used with indicative mood verbs. Medes, medemia, meden is used with non-indicative mood verbs. Both paradigms are formed by adding a simple prefix to the haste me a hen paradigm. So once you know haste me a hen, it's not too complicated, and you'll learn udes, udemia, uden, and medes, medemia, mede. That's it for the chapter. Not too many concepts to understand, but a lot of paradigms to become familiar with.